day and welcome to Carnival Midday News. I am Elizabeth Tessie Okemukoko. To begin the news this afternoon, the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, sitting in Abuja, has granted an interlocutory injunction filed by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, and the FCT administration, compelling workers under the Joint Union Action Committee to suspend their ongoing strike. The complainant had dragged the chairman of the Joint Union Action Committee, Rifatu Rolla, and its secretary, Abdullahi Umar Sela, before the court, seeking an order to restrain the defendants and their agent from embarking on any industrial action, picketing, or lockout. Delivering this ruling today, Tuesday, Justice A.D. Subilim held that although the matter before the court amounted to a trade dispute and had met the required legal conditions, the defendant's right to embark on industrial action was not absolute. He ruled that workers are prohibited from participating in a strike once a dispute had been referred to the National Industrial Court, adding that where such a strike was already ongoing, it must cease pending determination of the case. Meanwhile, in Anambra, the Onitsha main market has been barricaded by security agencies who are enforcing the one-week closure of the market by the state governor, Chukwuma Soludo, following defiance of the government's Monday sit-at-home directive by the traders. Hundreds of security personnel are today seen moving around the area, while several security vehicles, including armored personnel carriers and Hilux vans, were used to block strategic locations across the market. The security personnel prevented anybody from moving into the market premises, while the shops remained locked as traders and other people who had come to do business in the market were seen loitering around, watching the security personnel. Meanwhile, the Adamawa State Police Command has urged members of the public to report cases of police misconduct rather than engage in physical confrontation with officers. The call was made by the police public relations officer, SP Suleiman Njoruge, in a statement shared on Facebook today, Tuesday. In the statement, he warned that fighting a police officer could expose individuals to multiple criminal charges, even if they believe they are innocent. He reminded the public that the police officers are law enforcement agencies and that physical resistance could attract serious legal consequences. While he explained that once a person raises his hand on an officer, it automatically provides legal ground for arrest. He also spoke on the charges that could include assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, and obstructing a police officer while executing his lawful duty and justice. Now we'll move on to the foreign scene. China has promised to provide Cuba with support and assistance in the face of repeated threats from the United States, which weeks ago removed Havana's ally in Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro. Beijing and Havana, being longtime socialist allies, with Chinese authority consistently opposing the economic blockade imposed in the island for decades by the United States. Tensions have intensified this month as the U.S. President Donald Trump warned that Cuba is ready to fall. Trump has told Havana to make a deal or pay a price similar to Venezuela, whose former leader, Maduro, was captured in a U.S. bombing raid on January 3rd that killed dozens of people. On the ever-busy world of sport, head coach of the Nigerians under-20 women's team, the Falconets, Moses Aduku, has expressed satisfaction with the team's preparation ahead of their third-round FIFA under-20 Women's World Cup qualifying fixtures against Senegal. Aduku told newsmen today, Tuesday, in Abuja, that the week spent in camp had been productive, with all invited players reporting on time and responding positively to training sections. He said the technical crew had focused on tactical organizations, team cohesion, and overall strategy, adding that players demonstrated commitment, discipline, and high intensity throughout the preparations. And that wraps up our Carnival Midday News. Do not forget to check out our app on iOS and Google Play Store, and also on our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. Once again, I am Elizabeth Tessie. Do have a beautiful day.